Hi. It's Wednesday, May 20th, 9:20 at night. Nitrous here. 2v8 is over, and I'm sad because I wasn't ready for it to be over. I felt like I didn't get to enjoy it enough, but maybe it's because my whole weekend was robbed from me. But I already crashed out about that on Monday. So here we are, back again. I mean, 2v8's over. What more can I do? We're probably just gonna play 5 games and call it a night. Let's start with Leon. Hey, Anthony, thank you for being here. 2v8's over, man. And I wasn't ready to say goodbye, but isn't that how life is sometimes? Things just happen and you're not ready to say goodbye. That's fine. I'm just aiming to play like 5 games and then call it a night. So hopefully I die quickly. I mean, like, I have a high chance of getting that sheriff's office job, right? And, you know, I told you it's overnight. So, if I do get that job, I'm probably gonna have to quit streaming because, like, I like streaming at night, especially. Like, streaming at any other time of the day is weird to me. So once a lot of changes will be, I'll be making a lot of changes in my life once I get a new job. For those who don't know, I am being laid off from my high school office job due to district-wide budget cuts. So, yeah, and I've hated my job for years. I've been wanting to leave, but I can't leave because of my archery kids. But now that I'm being laid off, it's like I'm being forced to leave, and maybe that's a good thing because it literally gives me an excuse to go. So it's not like I'm leaving on my own volition. It's like I'm basically I'm being laid off, so I need to find another job to survive this cruel, cold, Carlos-less world. But yeah, and once I finally quit this fuck ass job at the high school and I get a new job, it could be at the sheriff's department. I have a high chance, but then nothing in life is certain. So if I get another job elsewhere, it's like, you know. But the point being, there will be a lot of changes because that will be a new chapter in my life. Oh, it's Wesker. Okay. But yeah, once I get a new job, I may or may not stream anymore. I'll probably have like a new Discord, a new life, new social media accounts to update my life on. Oh, Cat, hi. Welcome to my stream. 2v8 mode is over, which makes me sad because I wasn't ready to say goodbye to it, but we're just on regular Dead by Daylight mode now, and I'm just gonna play my usual 5 games and call it a night. Part of me wants to play Requiem. I know I like started a playthrough like last month or something, but then getting through Grace's part was just so tedious and it took forever that I called it a night because I was planning to play Requiem in one night, but then I got tired. So part of me wants to play Leon's part because I know it's split into three parts. You know, part one is Grace, or the care center. And part two is Raccoon City, and part three is the lab. I do want to revisit that game again, especially now that we're nearing the end of my office job. The hospital part takes forever. I mean, it's just like Resident Evil 2 Remake, like once you memorize where everything is and how to get to certain places. And once you know how to get to certain places and know where certain stuff is. Yeah, once you memorize where all that shit is, it goes by quickly. So. We have not finished a gen yet because Wesker is all over the place. Wesker is everything, everywhere, all at once. Ow. And of course I disappoint myself too. I just wasted my med kit. Holy shit, I just forgot or remembered that I asked for the day off tomorrow. Because I have so much sick hours left to use, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. And I'm gonna start calling days off. Leon, why are you holding your med kit like that? That's weird. Anthony says it's always nice. Just sleep in tomorrow. Get your rest in. I can't sleep in and rest. Tomorrow's my lie detecting test for the sheriff's department. Like originally, I was only supposed to like request 2 hours off, so I can get off at 12, and my appointment's at 1. But then I decided to just take the full day off. But it's not going to be a restful day. We haven't finished a gen. Either this team is too dumb or Wesker's too good. No fucking way. Ow. He just yeeted Leon. This Wesker's too good. No way, no way. Welp. How am I not dead yet? Wesker's just tossing me around. Wesker, please! Wesker! He was toying with me. And my team couldn't even get a gen done in all that time! I don't think anyone's coming to save me, chat. And I can say the same thing in real life. No one's coming to save me. This is a horrible first game. You know what? I'm just gonna call this the warm-up. Yeah, Rebecca's not getting out of there. Rebecca's not gonna make it. We didn't even get a gen done. We're stuck at 5 gens. I missed 2v8. Well, that's game number 1 of 5. So, at least you got this over with, and we can move on with our lives. Oh, Deathslinger, that's fun. Oh. I guess. Fuck.
Swallow me whole, huh?
Oh my gosh, it's Monica. Hi. Welcome back to the Leon Sub Kennedy Club. I was about to say it's gonna be a quiet night tonight, then I heard the alert. Oh my gosh, you coward. You're gonna go down anyways. You might as well go down saving me. Oh my gosh. That's one of my Dead by Daylight pet peeves. Like, your teammate goes for the save, then they get hit, and instead of committing to the save, they pussy out and run away. Like, no, the killer's gonna chase you down, you're gonna go down anyways, and you might as well have gone down saving me. Whatever. But hi, looks like all the Broken Hearts Club members are here. We got Anthony, Kat, and Monica. As I was gonna say, like, I was being trolled and rage baited on Monday. And I was wondering where those people are today. Anthony says Monday was the Scream stream. That's a nice way of putting it, I guess. I mean, I needed to let it out somehow, right? Whatever I went through this past weekend was a fucking ass nightmare. And I needed to let it out. Man, finish the fucking gen first. Yeah, I was crashing out. I put up 2 warnings saying, don't ask about my weekend. And then they asked about my weekend, and I just went off on a whole ass rant. No, we finished 1 gen. Because, of course, I'm the one doing all the work. I need a tattoo. I feel like I feel like a tattoo would fix me. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I missed 2B8. I wasn't ready to let go of that game mode so soon. Okay. He's not chasing us. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I've ever sounded so angry on a stream before. 'Cause not, like, as frustrating as Dead by Daylight is, and, you know, I mutter my frustrations out, like, I haven't actually had a proper crash out. Fuck. Anthony says he's probably heard me crash out the most. Well, yeah, because Anthony is a safe person to crash out to. I don't crash out on streams because I know those are live and public, and then I publish the VODs. But then again, I need people to know, like, how frustrated and angry I am over this whole situation that I've been through. Because no one would have wanted to go no one would have willingly wanted to go through what I went through, especially for free. Like, I understand Jake Mueller now. I want to demand 50 million. No way he missed me. No way. If I can distract him while my teammate works on a gen, maybe I can be useful. Here he goes. But then my teammate stopped working on a gen anyways. Fuck. Ooh, he's going after her. But I have a trick up my sleeve. No fucking way I made that jump. Sable, finish the gen! Sable, finish the gen! Oh, whatever. I was distracting her so she could escape. Are we ready for the weekend? Absolutely not! I have a busy-ass weekend coming up. And they're all RLTC related. Let's see if Sable makes it out. No, he got the... Oh, wait, no, she has a key! She's fine. See, well, the hatch is gonna be on the bottom floor. No way. Say, well, the hatch would be on the bottom floor, you dumbass. You were right there. You were right there. I felt like if you just had one extra brain cell, you would have escaped. I'm shaking my head. That was disappointing. That was disappointing. Not as disappointing as my life. Okay, we got DSO agent. Actually, you guys pick the third character. You get to pick between Chris and Carlos. Otherwise, we're sticking with Resident Evil 6 Leon. Resident Evil 6 Leon, that means Resident Evil 9 Leon will be coming out soon. But if they put Grace in game before Jake and Sherry, fucking swear. Chris. Why do you have to say him twice? I get it, man. I get it. Like, Chris! He guesses it's Chris! Anthony says my message didn't go through, so I sent it again. And then from my end, it just looks like you being very enthusiastic about Chris, which I didn't think was out of character at all. Like, I saw that and accepted it, and I was like, okay, man, I get it. Chris, come on, Chris. Just like Sheva. Anthony and Monica releasing their inner Sheva. And Monica agreed that if they add Jake and Sherry into Dead by Daylight, she'll actually install the game and play with me. And then if they add Piers, that's perfect for Anthony, and then we can all be one big happy family. And Sheva's already a cosmetic in Dead by Daylight. I don't know why we're waiting on Jake and Sherry. Night. That's fun. Yo, this Friday, if I feel like playing a Resident Evil game, should I play Requiem or the 4 remake? Because Leon doesn't pair with Sheva. Nah, Leon only pairs with Ada. Ow. Didn't think you would chase me. Okay. Oh, my archery sergeant, who I affectionately call Katniss Jr., she apparently, I think she made an Instagram story. I don't follow her. We don't follow each other. But she sent me a screenshot, and she basically called me the Hey Mitch to her Katniss, the Anakin to her Ahsoka, and the Leon to her Grace, which I introduced her to. Because I told her that she reminds me of Grace. She doesn't play Resident Evil, but she agrees, and I felt very touched. Play 9. Okay, I figured. Because, like, remember, I think it was last month or 2 months ago, I tried to play the game in one sitting. Oh, shit. I tried to play the game in one sitting. But then the care center just took so long, or it took longer than I wanted it to. And I got tired, and so I called it a night. So, pretty much, I'm about to play Leon's part now, at Raccoon City. So if I'm gonna play 9, that's where I'm gonna pick up. And then I just figured on my last day of work, that's when I play the lab section and give myself a bunch of feelings. Oh shit. Oh my gosh, everyone hates Chris! What was that flashlight save attempt? Everyone hates Chris. The last time I tried to play as Chris, like, the game crashed, like, twice. Are you gonna be useless dead weight? All Cheryl's been doing is just standing around. Crash out, Chris. Yeah, I think Chris deserves a crash out. I think he already crashed down Resident Evil 6. Claire Ussie. That's so weird, because Claire's my sister. You know, because I'm playing as Chris. Well, I'll just say, before I jinx it for myself, today's a lot more peaceful than whatever happened on Monday. And this is my default state, you know, like, calm. It says, it's because I was here to be a bodyguard. Yeah, see, like, Monica's a good luck charm. See, it's like, when Monica's here, everything is calm. When Monica's not here, things get chaotic. Watching The Mandalorian, so I'm half paying attention. I am the piece. Monica is the piece. I agree. Are you still in season 1? personally, in my opinion, season 1 is the superior season. Like, it was, like, as a Star Wars fan, season 1 was objectively refreshing. And then I low-key think it fell apart season 3. Oh, season 2. Okay, season 2 is pretty cool, too. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So obsessed with Grogu. Of course you are. I mean, it only makes sense. That's fine. I mean, to each their own, you know. At least when I receive Grogu stuff, because people think that me being a Star Wars fan means that I like Grogu, so sometimes I get Grogu items. At least I know to send them your way. At least I know what to get you for your birthday and Christmas, aside from Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. At least when I go to Disneyland, when I make my yearly trip to Disneyland, I can actually buy you something from the Star Wars section instead of the Haunted Mansion section. I already brought Bath Body Works stuff and a Funko Pop. You know what? That's fair. Oh, hey, we actually survived as Chris. Isn't that crazy, chat? I mean, that's completely valid. I have my own grudges, but you know. Okay, we have Claire Ussy and Leon's favorite toy. No thanks, bro. Because I mean, I'm easy like Sleeping Beauty, Sailor Moon, generic Disney princess. Well, yeah, I mean, like, whenever I go to Disneyland, because that's, like, the best place to shop for people. For you, I number one is Night Before Christmas. And then second is Sleeping Beauty, but then Aurora doesn't have a lot of merch. Or at least in Disneyland, they don't have a lot of, like, adult merch. Because, you know, majority of stuff is for little kids, especially when it comes to Disney princesses. For adult Disney princess stuff, you have to go on either Etsy or Box Lunch or even Hot Topic. So that's why it's just, and Night Before Christmas is like a little more mature in Disneyland terms. So that's why it was like almost easier to get you Night Before Christmas stuff. She's so neglected. Yeah, it's Maleficent who gets the spotlight, huh? Because the most popular Disney princess is Anna and Elsa. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, Anna and Elsa aren't even princesses, but they're the ones that Disney capitalize on the most, and I agree that it is a bit obnoxious. I don't know how to feel about the live action Rapunzel. I mean, like, I guess there's gonna be a resurgence in Tangled merchandise, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the live action Tangled movie. Even though the movie came out 16 years ago, which is crazy to say out loud. Came out 2010. I feel like this is the reset. You know, I feel like this is the reset in my life because, you know, Archery Nationals is over with, so I can like put all that behind me. The fact that Anthony, Monica, and Kat are all here in my chat tonight and no one else, I feel like that is the universe resetting itself. And I'm grateful. Like I says, at least that's longer than Moana. Honestly, like, Moana having a live action movie is just The Rock's ego project, you know? Like, we have to agree on that. It's just a cash grab and an ego project for The Rock. There's no reason for Moana to have a live action remake so soon. Also, we're in Raccoon City Police Department. Isn't that great? I get to, like, who is this? Oh, it's the artist. Oh, shit. I get to practice for my job. Okay, where's the sheriff's office? Well, I'm trying to look at her cosmetic. But yeah, Monica, I don't know if you were here when I said this out loud, but I forgot that I requested the whole day off tomorrow. I realized that I have a bunch of sick hours to use up. But like there's only like 2 weeks left of work. So so tomorrow is my lie detecting test for the sheriff's department. And like originally I just wanted to ask for 2 hours off because every month I get 2 hours to either use or lose it. It doesn't stack up, so it's, you know, use it or lose it. And instead of asking for those 2 hours, I just requested to have the whole day off because I have a feeling I'm gonna need a little mental break after all that. And that's the, I want to believe that's the final stage in my job process. This has taken almost 2 months, so holy shit. But I really want this job. It just sounds very exciting. It's very promising, and my you know, the higher ups, but the admin at the high school say that for the lie detecting test, they wouldn't have invested so much money into me unless I'm one of their top candidates. So I want to believe it's a good thing. Like, legally, I'm a good person. Morally, emotionally, and psychologically, that's a whole other story, but legally, I'm clean. So and then at this rate, I get a mini summer break. And I think that's pretty neat, you know? Like, because, you know, I work at a high school front office and I get a summer break. And so it's like, at least I'm not jumping right into a job. Like, once, because, you know, I have to go through the lie detecting tests and I think I'll hear back after a few days. And then they'll give me a job offer. And then it's just going to take, you know, a couple more weeks to get settled into the job. Or like to go through the paperwork and get me like, you know, through the process and everything. But yeah, I think I'll have a mini summer break and I think that'll be good enough. I got this. Thank you. I just need to summon my whole Leon S. Kennedussy and then I'll be good. I have never used the term Kennedussy so much in my life before. Oh my gosh, Leon, run. Oh, she missed. Oh, and also, Monica, another thing that I was talking about earlier in the stream is like, once I leave my current high school office job and I get my new job, whatever that is, whether it be the sheriff's office job or not, like, it will allow me to start fresh and start new. That will also mean like, I may have to stop streaming because especially the sheriff's office job is overnight, and just streaming in any other part of the day would feel off or weird to me. So so I may have to stop streaming, but maybe that's it's probably a good thing because this just feels like an obligation. I know I was supposed to like sort of low-key stop streaming last year, but then one of my archery kids said how she still looks forward to my streams, and I'm like, okay, guess I'll keep streaming for her. And guess what, now she's about to graduate, so might as well end my streaming career. And then, like, you know, just starting fresh in general. Once I'm settled in my new job benefits and health insurance and everything, I do want to start on testosterone. Because it's like, what are my parents gonna do at that point? I'm gonna move out. Are they gonna kick me out? I want to move out. Oh, sorry, chat. But yeah, and then like just leaving this job is like leaving Nicole behind, you know. Nicole is the identity in high school. Lady, how the fuck did you miss? Is this only game number 4? Yeah, and I part of me can't wait to like just use a new Discord, use a new Instagram. Maybe I'll even switch over to TikTok. You know, it's like just starting new, starting fresh. And it seems nice. And for me, it's like I like clean endings. The author in me likes clean endings. I know people are like, you can start and stop whenever you want to. And I'm like, no, I want something clean. I want to remember where I ended, where I stopped, where I started. Goodbye, RPD. I have this map offering tattooed on me. I think that's a crazy part. Yeah, for those who don't know, I got a Resident Evil tattoo on my leg. It has the knife that Leon uses from Resident Evil 2 and 4 Remake. It has the Bite the Bullet perk and the RPD map offering, as well as the whole quote, September 30th, 1998. Today I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. That night, Raccoon City was wiped out thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, the punishing missions nearly killed me, but at least I kept my mind off everything. If I can just forget what happened that night, the pain, even for a second, this time, it can be different. It has to. So yeah, I got that whole quote on me. I had that whole quote tattooed on me. And also I understand the line, I was asked later to join a top secret government program, not that I had a choice, because that was pretty much what happened to me over this past weekend with archery nationals. I was asked to chaperone my archery team. Not that I had a choice, because I made it clear since January I didn't want to have anything to do with nationals because, like, I am not being paid at all for this. And so the fact that I had to do the instructor's job and look after the kids 24/7 for 4 days straight, not that I had a choice. Both instructors were, like, occupied that same damn weekend. So I'm the one who has to do their job for free. So I complained to the principal. So, yeah. Monica says that she's glad I have the whole quote. I'm glad I have the whole quote too. I mean, I think it's worth it, and I also think it's funny. I mean, it's in that, like, small, tiny script. Oh, wait. The cop inside me died that day. That night, Raccoon City was wiped out thanks to the virus. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, the punishing missions nearly killed me, but at least they kept my mind off everything. If I can just forget what happened that night, the pain, even for a second, this time it can be different. It has to. Anyways, and you should have been occupied too. Yeah, I should have been like, oh, I'm busy too that weekend, but we all know I don't have a life. So what disappointed me most was, like, there was only one archer that genuinely really wanted to go, because I was giving my kids so many options to, like, back out of this, and they all said yes. And I know they're putting aside their personal feelings for the team captain. My team captain really wanted to go, and he genuinely looked like he was going to cry at the possibility of this whole thing being canceled. So we pulled through for him. You know, he was the only one who really wanted to go, only for him to underperform, and he scored the lowest he had all year because he was too damn busy with his new girlfriend after prom. And his girlfriend is also part of the archery team, so she was also the one who went. Those two have been very awkward and obnoxious, and my archery sergeant, Katniss Jr., observed the same things. And she and I agreed on the same things. It's Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Let's fucking go. What killers? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Yo, Vecna, I'm not even part of your franchise! You should have gone Dustin! Why me? Seeing him float after me like that is low-key kind of scary. Yeah, go over Dustin, not me. Already see Leon vibe. Yo, what kind of music do you think he's listening to? Black Veil Brides? Leon's not a Black Veil Brides person. He's more of a Linkin Park kind of dude. That was funny. Chain smokers. Is he fucking following me? This is a dumb hiding place. Ooh, okay. This is my last game, by the way, chat. And it's a lot more calm. And I'm actually grateful for it. Monday I may or may not stream. I'm hanging out with my coworkers. By my coworkers, I mean the ones that are like similar age as me. We're going to have our own little end of the year staff celebration because we don't want to like celebrate with the others. This is so funny. Like, what is this? Just vibing. He is low-key kind of freaky the way he floats around like that. I don't like it. Like, no thanks, bro. At least I get to watch the performance. Yeah! Blackville Brides. I love concerts. Yeah. That's breaking down just like my life. Confetti. Yay! Best moment of my life. This is probably like the best. This is probably the most entertaining thing to happen on my stream. So. Oh, hey. I was fucking around too much at the concert. I'm getting the fuck out so I can call it a night. Dustin's on his own. I want to see Vecna get him. Is this Stranger Things Season 5 spoilers? Crazy. Crazy. I think it's cool how for Vecna's voice lines it's different. It's personalized if you play a certain Stranger Things character. Like, see, Vecna said Dustin's name. And then you play as Steve, he's gonna say Steve's name. So I think it's really cool. They put in a lot of detail and attention to that. So I'm expecting the same thing with Jake and Sherry. Just saying. Anyways, thank you all for joining tonight. Thank you for being my bodyguards and for making sure that the night is calm. Because goddamn, do I need some peace tonight. I really appreciate you guys lurking. Monday, back on my bullshit. I'll see if I have the time to play, or the time and energy to play Resident Evil Requiem again this Friday. But yeah, I appreciate you all. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Sweet dreams. Don't let Vecna bite. And Monica, I hope you enjoy The Mandalorian Season 2. Have a good night, everyone. Bye. We're gonna watch Star Wars. Right! Never mind. We're watching Star Wars, not Resident Evil. Cool. I will see you Friday, Monica. Goodbye to everyone else.